Vindictus Defying Fate is an upcoming action RPG developed by Nexon, serving as a spiritual successor to the original Vindictus MMORPG. Built with Unreal Engine 5, the game emphasizes intense, skill-based combat where precision and timing are crucial. Players can execute perfect dodges, powerful counters, and heavy-hitting strikes, with each character offering unique skills and command inputs that contribute to a stylish and immersive combat experience. The game features meticulously designed 3D dungeons and diverse landscapes, allowing players to showcase their personalities through customizable character costumes and expressive gestures. Spirit of the North 2 is a third-person adventure game developed by Infuse Studio and published by Silver Lining Interactive. Powered by Unreal Engine 5, the game offers a visually stunning open-world experience rooted in Nordic folklore. Players take on the role of a lone fox, accompanied by a raven companion, on a quest to restore balance to a world left in ruin. The game features a vast open world with diverse biomes, including dense forests, snow-capped peaks, and ancient crypts. Players can discover potent runes to enhance abilities, customize the fox's appearance and skills, and engage in puzzle-based encounters to save legendary guardian beasts. The soundtrack, composed by Pav Gecko, complements the game's immersive atmosphere. Tainted Grail. The Fall of Avalon is a dark fantasy, open-world RPG developed by Questline and published by Awaken Realms. Set in a reimagined Arthurian world, the game unfolds 600 years after King Arthur's demise, with players navigating a land plagued by the Red Death and the chaotic force known as the Wordness. Beginning as a prisoner, players discover they are bound to the soul of the long-dead King Arthur and embark on a quest to collect the remaining pieces of his soul to aid in his resurrection. The game offers a true open-world experience across 3 expansive regions: the Misty Horns of the South, Sunlit Quanacht, and the Snowy Forlorn Swords.
That doubted, the heart that still beat beneath the weight of legend.
Roadcraft is an open-world driving and crafting game developed by Swarm Engine. The game focuses on building and customizing vehicles to navigate diverse terrains and complete various challenges. Players can design vehicles from scratch, incorporating different parts and materials to suit specific tasks or environments. The game emphasizes creativity and engineering skills, allowing for a personalized gameplay experience. Set in a dynamic world with varying landscapes, Roadcraft offers both solo and cooperative multiplayer modes. Players can collaborate to build complex machines or compete in races and obstacle courses. Pigface is an ultra-violent, fast-paced first-person shooter developed by solo developer Tida Loves You and published by Dread XP. The game casts players as Exit, a woman with a dark past who awakens in a pool of her own blood, coerced into fulfilling deadly contracts under the threat of a bomb implanted in her head. Players must complete missions to earn money, expand their arsenal through the black market, and unlock various masks that grant unique abilities, allowing for diverse gameplay styles ranging from aggressive assaults to stealthy approaches.
Head back to the van. Head back to the van. Head back to the van.
Alien Rogue Incursion Evolved Edition is a reimagined flat-screen version of the original VR horror first-person shooter developed by Survios. Set in the Alien universe, the game follows ex-colonial Marine Zula Hendricks as she embarks on a perilous mission to the uncharted planet Perdan, aiming to expose Wayland Yutani's clandestine experiments. Accompanied by her synthetic companion Davis-01, Zula must infiltrate the infested Gemini Exoplanet Solutions research facility, facing off against the most cunning xenomorphs encountered in the franchise. Norse Oath of Blood is a turn-based tactical RPG developed by Arctic Hazard and published by Tripwire Presents. Set in Viking Age Norway, the game follows Gunnar, a young warrior seeking vengeance after his father, Jarl Gripr, is murdered by the ruthless Steinar Farspear. Players will guide Gunnar as he rebuilds his settlement, forms strategic alliances, and leads his warband in a relentless pursuit of retribution. The game emphasizes tactical combat where positioning, unit synergy, and terrain play crucial roles. Players can recruit and train various fighters, each with customizable gear and upgradable abilities to shape their tactical options. Plan 8 is an upcoming exosuit-based, massively multiplayer online third-person shooter developed and published by Pearl Abyss. The game is set in a vast open world and combines elements of MMO gameplay with action-packed shooter mechanics. Players will don powerful exosuits that grant extraordinary abilities, allowing for enhanced mobility and combat tactics. Customization is a key feature, with players able to modify both their exosuits and firearms to suit their playstyle. The development team includes notable figures such as Min Lei, co-creator of the Counter-Strike franchise, serving as technical advisor, and Sung-Ki Lee, former environment art director of Black Desert Online, leading production. Directive 8020 is an upcoming interactive drama and survival horror video game developed and published by Supermassive Games. It serves as the 5th installment in the Dark Pictures anthology and marks the beginning of the series' 2nd season. Set in a sci-fi universe, the game follows the crew of the colony ship Cassiopeia, which crash lands on the distant planet Tau Ceti F, located 12 light-years from Earth. Players will navigate a multilinear narrative influenced by their choices, with the potential for permanent character deaths. The gameplay incorporates third-person exploration, decision-making scenes, quick-time events, and stealth sections.
You deserve the truth.
The Midnight Walk is an adventure video game developed by Moonhood and published by Fast Travel Games. Released on May 8, 2025, the game is available on PlayStation 5 and Windows, with support for virtual reality devices. Set in a world engulfed by darkness, players assume the role of the Burnt One, who, alongside a candlelight companion named Potboy, embarks on a journey to bring light back to the world. The game is divided into 5 chapters, each exploring themes of fire and darkness. Gameplay involves using Potboy's flame to light candles, solve puzzles, and evade monsters that fear the light. A unique mechanic allows players to close their eyes to listen for audio cues, revealing secrets and guiding progression. Save Birmingham is a medieval zombie survival game developed by Fragment Games. Set in 14th century Birmingham, England, the game plunges players into a plague-ravaged town overrun by the undead. Emphasizing historical accuracy, the game offers a sandbox experience where players must scavenge for resources, build defenses, and survive against hordes of zombies. The developers aim to create a challenging survival experience that evolves based on player feedback during early access. The game features a detailed medieval town with various systems and mechanics that will expand over time. Stranding 2 on the Beach is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Kojima Productions and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment. Serving as a sequel to the 2019 title Death Stranding, the game continues the story of Sam Porter Bridges as he embarks on a new mission to save humanity from extinction. Set in a post-apocalyptic world, players will traverse diverse terrains, face otherworldly enemies, and explore the metaphysical concept of the beach, a realm between life and death. The game introduces new characters including Tomorrow, Elle Fanning, Rainey, Shioli Kutsuna, and Neil Luca Marinelli, alongside returning characters such as Fragile, Leia Seydoux, and Higgs, Troy Baker. Hordes of Hunger is a 3D action roguelite developed by Hyperstrange and published by Quali. Set in the dark fantasy world of Izmir, the game follows Myra, a warrior battling against monstrous hordes unleashed by a malevolent force known as the Beast. Players engage in fast-paced combat, utilizing a variety of weapons and abilities to survive relentless waves of enemies. The game features procedurally generated arenas, offering unique challenges in each run, and a progression system that allows players to unlock new skills and equipment. The atmospheric visuals and haunting soundtrack contribute to an immersive experience, as players strive to cleanse the land of its curse. Grand Theft Auto 6 is an upcoming action-adventure game developed and published by Rockstar Games. Set in the fictional state of Leonida, inspired by Florida, the game features a sprawling open world that includes the neon-lit streets of Vice City and surrounding regions. The narrative follows two protagonists, Lucia Caminos, the series' first female lead, and Jason Duval, as they navigate a criminal underworld filled with conspiracies and challenges. The game promises a richly detailed environment, dynamic weather systems, and advanced AI behaviors, such as NPCs reacting to player actions in real time. With enhanced graphics and immersive storytelling, GTA 6 aims to set new standards in open-world gaming.
Hands above your head!
The only thing that matters is who you know and
name, address, they got everything. Us cops, we got it.
Hawthorn is a cozy sandbox RPG developed by Near Studios, a team comprising former developers from Bethesda, BioWare, and Naughty Dog. Set in a Victorian-era fantasy world inspired by European fairy tales, players inhabit a realm filled with anthropomorphic animals and fey creatures. The game offers both solo and cooperative multiplayer modes, allowing players to build and manage a lakeside village in the Valley of Windermere. Key activities include farming, crafting, exploring, and participating in seasonal festivals, all within an ever-changing world that evolves over time. The game emphasizes player choice and community building, with a focus on immersive storytelling and character development.
And make memories. I envy them. Perhaps one day we'll earn each other's trust.
Tomb Raider Pinball is an upcoming pinball game developed by Zen Studios, featuring two action-packed tables, Adventures of Lara Croft and Secrets of Croft Manor. The Adventures of Lara Croft table takes players through iconic locations from Lara's past expeditions, including Peru, Egypt, China, and Tibet, facing off against familiar foes like Natla and Werner von Croy. This table also features a special third-person shooting mode where players use Lara's dual pistols. The Secrets of Croft Manor table allows players to explore Lara's ancestral home, uncover hidden rooms, and unlock the manor's deepest secrets, featuring agility courses, combat training, and puzzle-solving sessions.
Time to tackle the study. I make my own luck.
Doom. The Dark Ages is a first-person shooter developed by ID Software and published by Bethesda Softworks. Serving as a prequel to Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal, the game explores the origins of the Doomslayer in a dark fantasy setting. Set in a medieval world, players engage in grounded strategic combat against demonic forces. The game introduces new weapons like the Shield Saw, which combines offensive and defensive capabilities, and the Skull Crusher, a firearm that launches bone fragments. Players can also wield melee weapons such as a gauntlet, flail, and mace. For the first time in the series, players can pilot vehicles, including a cybernetic dragon and a massive Atlan mech, to traverse the game's expansive environments.
Stronger than maybe even you.
Mafia The Old Country is an action-adventure game developed by Hangar 13 and published by 2K. As a prequel to the original Mafia trilogy, the game is set in 1900s Sicily and follows the story of Enzo Favara, a young man who escapes indentured labor to join the Torrisi crime family. The game emphasizes a linear, narrative-driven experience focusing on the origins of organized crime. Players will explore the fictional town of San Celeste, engaging in activities such as horseback riding, stealth missions, and hand-to-hand combat. The game features authentic Sicilian voice acting and utilizes Unreal Engine 5 to deliver high-fidelity visuals.
Must burn like this saint. If I do not keep my oath. Welcome, Enzo.
Ananta is an upcoming free-to-play urban open-world RPG developed by Naked Rain and published by NetEase Games. Originally known as Project Mugen, the game is set in the vibrant city of Nova, a sun-soaked coastal hub teeming with life and supernatural phenomena. Players assume the role of an elite ACD, Anti-Chaos Directorate, agent, tasked with investigating anomalies and combating the force known as Chaos that threatens humanity. The game's aesthetic combines cel-shaded anime-style visuals with a dynamic day-night cycle, offering an immersive experience in a procedurally generated urban landscape.